In a periodic table, the halogens are the non-metallic elements in group 7A. There are 5 elements: fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. The term halogen comes from the Greek language, with halo meaning salt and gen meaning to produce. So halogen means salt producing. When halogens react with alkaline metals, they can make salt. For example, when sodium and chloride react together, sodium chloride, a common salt, is formed. The halogens are highly reactive because they carry 7 valence electrons, or in other words, they have 7 electrons on their outermost shell. They need 1 more electron to fill their outer shell. The halogens can also be harmful to biological organisms, which is why in nature they are not often found free.
The atomic mass number of fluorine is 18. It has 9 atomic numbers, and the electron configuration is 2s square, 2p square 5. For the subatomic particles, fluorine has 9 protons, 10 neutrons, and 9 electrons. The principal quantum number is 2. The angular momentum quantum number, or the azimuth quantum number, is 1. For the magnetic quantum number is 0, and the spin quantum number is -1/2. The history is, in 1813, scientist Humphrey Davy announced the discovery of the new element and named it fluorine, from Andre Marie Ampere's suggestion. After being poisoned several times, Henri Moissan, a French chemist, finally isolated fluorine in 1886. German chemist Carl O. Christine successfully synthesized fluorine in 1986. Fluorine can be extracted using the Moissan's method by an electrolysis of dry potassium, hydrogen fluorine, and dry hydrofluoric acid. Fluorine is a pale yellow gas with a strong odor. Inhaling the gas is dangerous, as it can irritate the lungs, causing coughing and/or shortness of breath. Fluorine is the most reactive element. It reacts with most compounds, often violently. Fluorine can be used for frosting glass, making plastics like Teflon, and several fluorine compounds are added to toothpaste to prevent tooth decay.
The mass number of chlorine is 35.453 units, with 17 atomic number and an electron configuration of 3s2, 3p5. For the subatomic particles, chlorine has a proton of 17, 18 neutrons, and 17 electrons. The principal quantum number of chlorine is 3. Azimuthal quantum number is 1, the magnetic quantum number is 0, and the spin quantum number is -12. Chlorine was discovered by a Swedish-German chemist named Carl Wilhelm Scheele in 1774. He was able to obtain it by the reaction of the mineral pyrolusite with hydrochloric acid. Chlorine can be manufactured by electrolysis of sodium chloride in water. Chlorine is a yellowy-green dense gas with a choking smell. Chlorine is used as a disinfectant to kill bacteria. Such as to treat drinking water and swimming pool water.
Bromine has 35 for its atomic number, an atomic mass of 79, and its electron configuration is argon 42 square, 3d square 10, 4p square 5. The number of protons and electrons both are 35, while the number of neutrons is 45. The principal quantum number of bromine is 4, the azimuth is 1, magnetic is 0, and the spin quantum number is -1/2. Bromine was discovered in 1826 by the French chemist Antoine Jerome Ballard in the residues from the manufacture of sea salt in Montpellier. Because of the bad odor the element, the French Academy of Sciences suggested the name of bromine from Greek word bromos means bad smell or stench. Bromine can be extracted from seawater by vacuum distillation. This element is a reddish-brown liquid. Its odor is irritating to the skin, eyes, and the respiratory system. Bromine is used in agricultural chemicals, such as insecticides, and also used as a fire retardant, a substance to slow down the spread of fire.
Iodine has an atomic mass of 126.90447 units, 53 for its atomic number and 4d105s25p5 as its electron configuration. The proton of iodine is 53, 74 neutrons, and 53 also for the electron. For the quantum number, the principal quantum number of iodine is 5, the azimuth is 1, the magnetic quantum number is 0, and the spin quantum number is -12. Iodine was discovered in 1811 by the French chemist named Bernard Courtois. Courtois was extracting sodium and potassium compounds from seaweed ash. Once these compounds were removed, he added sulfuric acid to further process the ash, but he accidentally put too much acid that it made violet gas. The said gas then condensed into dark crystals, which was the first appearance of solid iodine. Iodine is a non-metallic, nearly black solid at room temperature and has a glittering crystalline appearance. Iodine has many commercial uses. Iodine salts are used in pharmaceuticals and disinfectants, printing inks and dyes, catalysts, animal feed supplements, and photographic chemicals. The mass number of astatine is 210 units. It has 85 atomic numbers and its electron configuration is 4f14, 5d10, 6s2, 6p4. Astatine's number of proton and electrons are 85, while its neutron is 125. Astatine pretty much has the same quantum numbers as the other elements of the halogen, except that its principal quantum number is 6. Astatine was first produced in 1940 by Dale R. Coulson, Kenneth Ross Mackenzie, and Emilio Serger at the University of California, Berkeley. Astatine was made by bombarding bismuth-209 with alpha particles in a cyclotron to produce astatine-211. The scientists found that the isotope they created was radioactive, so they named the element using the Greek astatos, meaning unstable. The melting point of astatine is 302 degrees Celsius, and its boiling point is 337 degrees Celsius, but the density is unknown. In medical use, astatine may be found in the thyroid gland, a human organ that adjusts growth and development, so it is used for treating disease related to thyroid.